teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. About to get underway. Bringing it out. It's low. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over. 1st and 10.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the option play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down of the 47.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's the spin move. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it with room to roam. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they've got themselves a lead.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. They're going to the air in the first play. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Price. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, that quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back to throw. It's Reed. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Moore. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Well, they trap him for a sack.
I thought the defense might just give up after that last play, such a big game, already trailing in this game, but instead, how about the turn of events? Big-time sack. See if they can create some momentum now.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks into the clear. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year.
And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Armstrong. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking deep to the right side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He escapes the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Oregon 7, Texas A&M 0.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense.
He's in the clear. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and nice positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting him off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking for some space. It's Hill. Nowhere to run. A corral for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Fafita. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Moves out of the pocket. So no throwaway. He's forced out of bounds. That'll be a sack.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
He keeps it on the design run. Fighting off the defender. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
2nd down play coming up. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Here he goes. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here. The clock ticking down. 2nd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like they had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Armstrong. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to scramble. Into the end zone. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run, but pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. It's a fumble short of the goal line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. Quarterback looks to throw again from his own end zone. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Powering through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Handoff to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. It's Fafita. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's good field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First and 10 play coming up.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Handoff from the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Powering through the defender. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Back to pass. It's Fafita. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And we're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A direct snap. And he's tackled, but only off with picking up a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And the Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They get him to the ground, and it's 1st down now at the 28.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff here. You've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the deep.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Down, looking to throw for it. Passes broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
It has been a rough night for this quarterback. That last interception really punctuates what's been a completely inept effort from this passing game from start to finish.
Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now second and breaks into the clear. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Shreds the tackle. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. The offense is out there. They're going to try for it again on 4th down. They're just 1 for 4. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Dropping back. It's Reed. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He steps out at the 2, so close to a pick 6, but a tremendous play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and
he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
14, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble now. Finds room at the 30. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. We're in for an exciting finish. This offense likely has one last drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance.